I'm continuing from where I left off. So we have our caption, our figure. Are you okay? All right, great. So he's saying we haven't applied chapter numbers yet. I think if I remember how we do it, you come to home, then you go to this button up here. It's called multi-level lists. Then you see chapter here. Are you okay? So chapter 1 is actually header 1, I think so. So just do chapter 1. So you see that now chapter has chapter. What it means is that one of them is the actual writer. So you can just delete this or whatever it is. You can just have chapter. So just chapter 1. We will have chapter 2. See, it's already numbering it. This is the formatted one. Okay. So now our caption we can actually add caption to the figure. So when we put in the figure, okay, so this is saying this is chapter 4. Are you with me? References. All right, great. So the beauty of this is that we can also come here, right click and update the field. So now we have chapter 1, 2, 3 automatically being generated. Now we have figure. Now see, figure 2 is now looking like chapter 1. Okay, let's see why. Because it's header 1. Can you see that? All right, so we want this to be just normal. This cat is worrying me. Hey, are you hungry? Go. All right, so now I've removed that. Let's go back and update our table of contents and entire table. Okay, so now you see it's gone, right? Okay, but then it's a figure. All right, so we can actually also have table of figures. Can you imagine that? Oh, this cat is worrying. Guys, hold on. Let me do it. I don't know how this. Can you imagine? The cat wants to learn how to do this, and because of the cat, now I don't know. I think something has happened to the page. Okay, I think I've undone it. Okay, so when you make a mistake, undo. All right. So guys, figure 2. Let's do figure 2 again. Now this time I want to include a chapter. You go to references, caption. All right, then we check the number, include a chapter number. Okay. See, we didn't get any warning. So now we have figure 1-1. That's the best way to do it. But it's going to be automatic from now onwards. So if you bring in another image, say in the literature review, so let's go back to Google. Let's get another image. So we want a different image. Let's say this image, demand weighted overall distance is something we want. Put it in. Okay, so we've copied it. Right click it, copy it, resize it. Too big. Are you okay? It's not cute. Resize it, take the handles and then just do that. Drag it and then just go to caption again and then say caption. You see how it becomes easy for you. Then you just type something. Please, your typing skills. If you don't learn how to type now, your children will laugh at you in the future if you don't have a kid. Are you okay? Overall weighted, demand weighted. Let's assume you put some test. Overall. Oh. I'm looking for someone whose microphone is on. General Abdul. General Abdul. If you want to say something, then you're on mute. Is that okay? All right, so we can make the font is too small for the figure. We can just, if you want to talk, you raise up your hand. It's possible to do that. We can just increase it to 12. Are you okay? So that it looks nice. All colors, text colors should be black. Are you okay? Okay, automatic. You see, I'm writing up. You see what I'm saying? If I send this to my supervisor, he won't be too angry. What we've just done, he won't be too angry. Because one, it looks presentable. Okay. And then I haven't done a lot of typing. Okay. And if you are lazy, Google Microsoft Word has a tool that allows you to turn your text, your speech into text. Is that okay? So as you're speaking, then what you say will be turned into text. Then later on, you can actually, edit it a little bit. Are you okay? So I don't know if it works, but can you see that it's writing, right? I'm not typing anything. But if you are lazy and you think this will work for you, then speak clearly and let's see if Microsoft Word can actually help you do what you want to do. Are you okay?
Hello, sir.
Okay, so here we go. Yes. Any questions? Let me take your questions. Yes.
Okay. With the practical you are doing with the Microsoft Word, you shared your browser screen, not your Word screen, please.
Yes, but I said you should tell me if I'm not showing you. You guys, what's going on with you? What's going on? Okay, so where did I leave? Did you see this one? This one, did you see me do this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Saw me do this. Okay. What I just did
I didn't see you.
What I did now is that I switched on speech to text. So Windows shortcut H. And when you do that, when you speak, it can be turned into text. So as you speak, whatever you say depends on how well you speak and how you can speak the Queen's English very well. Then the computer can understand it and turn it into text. So I think it's trying to do that at the moment. Can you see that it's probably doing well, or I don't know, it's not doing well. It's up to you to judge. But that is if you are lazy and you don't want to type, and you can try this, and then you can use Grammarly on the right hand side to now make the corrections. Because as you can see on the right hand side, Grammarly pane is also open, ready to make the corrections for you. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I don't know how do I do that. When you speak, it can turn it into text. When you look at it, it's I mean, seriously, I will use it someday. It might just help me. Okay, so guys, this is how it is with your cash. In fact, I think with what I've just shown you, I know I've moved very fast. You just need this to write up very fast. You copying text, you pasting, you formatting. You copying images, you are pasting, you are resizing. You are captioning. Are you okay? Giving headers, and you're generating automatically your table of contents. Okay. And then what else? We're doing referencing. You are using Mendeley to automatically generate your references. Okay, instead of you going through a whole lot of hell. Are you okay? Now, what else? In-text references, Mendeley is there for you. Google Scholar is allowing you to search for documents. Okay, and then of course, when you download it, then you put it into Mendeley. So I don't know what else you need to move very fast with whatever you're doing. The rest will be the actual practical experiments that you do, data collection, and the use of software. But when it comes to your write-up, I think I haven't left anything out. This is basically all you need, making sure your sentences are grammatically correct, and then making sure that you are writing efficiently. You're not wasting time. Are you okay? The sentence you see on now was copied and pasted. Are you with me? Ideally, reference anything you copy, reference it. Otherwise, if you can't reference it, you can just write it. We talked about Quilbot. Quilbot can also help you to rephrase your sentences, and then you put it back in. All right. So if you have any question, you can ask me, but I think I'm quite done with tools to help you. And, it's been very quick and fast. I know, but already we've done I spent 1 hour on this, I don't know. Can you imagine that? So if you have any particular issue, let me know. I can help you. I can give you a pointer. Yep. Otherwise, if you don't have any issue, I could also end it here for you. And I'm expecting that you don't give me any document that looks funny. Your document should look very nice and presentable. Any question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please, can you come again with the Microsoft voice text again, sir?
Okay, you press, there's a button on your keyboard with the Windows logo on it. Is that okay? So you press that
Okay,
Windows, that button, window button, then you hold it and you press each. Is that okay? Now, when you do that, you see that at the top, there will be a bar with the, a certain text saying listening. Are you okay? So it's listening to what you are saying and then it's converting it into words. But I don't know, maybe I think you need to get closer to the microphone for it to recognize your words. And if your microphone is not good, maybe you will not do it very accurately. So that's another demonstration for you. Okay. Let's see if this is looking good.
Okay.
Now when you do that, you see that at the top there will be a bar with the, okay, so you can see that you have to edit it. Are you okay? It doesn't look, it's not very accurate, but you never know, it may help you. Okay. All right. So I know some of you are having ideas. Maybe when you are talking to a supervisor, then you connect it to a speaker, and then you put your laptop there, and it will be writing it. Are you okay? I mean, this is really something you shouldn't try. Don't try it. I don't think it's going to work. But then this is basically it. Okay. We have expectations. That's why I did this Zoom session. To whom much is given, much is expected. So please, if you have any query, call me and let me know. I'm expecting you to be abreast with how to use Microsoft Word to do this. It's okay. There are also inbuilt tools that you can use to do your own referencing. Are you okay? I think that one is this part. You see, we have managed sources, APA, which means there are other referencing styles. Yeah, goes to Chicago, MLA, Harvard, depending on which one. We use APA at CAF. Okay, there are versions of even the APA. So you can create your own reference citation. You can say add a new source. If you can't get a reference, you can create it. So you can come here and then create it. You can say I'm referencing a book, but I can't find a reference in Mendeley. I can't find it anywhere. You just come into Word. You get this pop-up from, add, is it the insert citation exactly, and then you just choose the material, a book section, article, website, yeah, website referencing. You can easily do it from here. So any one of them you choose it to ask you who is the author, what is the website URL. You put it down here. Then the name of the web page, the year 2021. Then you press OK. This is also another quick way to generate a reference. It will just give you the full reference, and you can also call the in-text reference from here by doing insert citation. So you have the Microsoft Word version of creating references, and then you have the Mendeley, which plugs in into your Word as well after you've installed it, and then you just be fine. Okay. All right. Now, so to avoid plagiarism, you can use Quilbot to change some of your sentences and all that, because you never know. We may run plagiarism check on some of your work, which we suspect are actually copies. You are copying someone's work. If you suspect, you will run it for you. And if that happens, that's criminal. Are you okay? That's criminal. We give it to the BNI. Okay. You're not supposed to plagiarize. Theft is not good. It's not good to steal. Okay. So if there are no questions, I think I'll end it here. I'll end it here, and I'll if I get a video, I'll share it on YouTube as well so that you can look at it. I know you are busy, so guys, that will be it. Okay. All right.
Okay. Please,
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Yes. I was. It's. We're asking if we could get 1-2 for the presentation because we learned it shouldn't be more than 20 slides.
Okay. Okay, so let me give you a quick
If we
one.
could get
Or should we do it? Should I do a separate one for the
presentation.
presentation?
Okay, sir.
Should I talk about it now? Which one? Should I
You can
just show
talk
you?
about it now.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
let's talk about it. Okay, so when you want to do your PowerPoint, the reason we call PowerPoint is that it is actually points. Are you okay? So let me share my PowerPoint page. Okay. If I let me stop the recording because I think